back to the Pie Diaries episode 3. Today I'm cooking another award-winning pie, cauliflower cheese. Let's do it! Cauliflower cheese is a staple, beautiful side dish on any roasted. Cauliflower cheese on its own is a myth. And what better way to please all the vegetarians in your life than put beautiful cauliflower cheese in a pie. We're going to be using some beautiful in-season cauliflowers, some red Leicester and some vintage cheddar cheese.
So I melt a little bit of butter in the bottom of the pan, and when that's melted I add in flour and then slowly add in milk to make a bechamel sauce.
So using an extra mature cheddar cheese, the one that's got that real salt crystals on, and then I love a little bit of obviously it's cheap red Leicester, and I like it just for the colour. I think it gives a lovely colour. It doesn't really give any real flavour. It's a bit of depth of flavour, but it's all about the mature cheddar cheese. At the 2025 British Pie Awards, when I was making this very pie, I was rushing and I grated this thumb into probably this very grater. It was late at night, there was blood everywhere, to start all over again. And now I've got a weird thumb to remind me not to rush when making pies. It's the scars that leave all of the legacy, isn't it?
Add in the cheese, which will turn it into a Mornay sauce. Season that up, make sure it tastes delicious.
So the cauliflower's been blanched. Literally just showed it the water, just so that it's tender. I think why people don't like cauliflower is it's always overcooked, or if it has a bit of body to it, it's much nicer. Right, so then we're going to put it in the bechamel sauce that we made. Mornay, which is the chefy word for a cheese sauce. So I've got a lovely, luscious cheese sauce. It's full of flavour. I'm going to season it up now. And then we're going to put the cauliflower in the cheese. Let it cool down. Can't put a hot filling in a pastry. Does that not look like the best cauliflower cheese you've ever had?
Now this obviously could just be baked at home to make a delicious accompaniment to your roast beef, or whatever you might want to have. Gammon, it goes well with gammon as well. However, we're going to put it in a pie. My pastry recipe is a bit of a secret, but I do use an egg. I use water and flour and butter and a bit of salt.
So if you're planning to recreate any of the pies that I've talked about so far, but namely this one, tip is get heaps of flavour into your sauce so that your sauce is full of flavour. I've just said the same thing twice to you there, but concentrate on getting a tasty sauce, okay? And remember that cauliflower is going to be baked again for at least 35 to 40 minutes. So you only want it to show it the water, you don't want it to be too soft when it goes in the pie. Next one is obviously to make sure that you've chosen a nice pie dish and that the pastry is of even thickness all the way around, so that it cooks nicely. When you fill the pie, you just want to fill it to sort of 4/5. You don't want to fill it right the way up, because it will boil out. The other one obviously is if you're using a tin, well actually anything, just put it straight on your bars. Don't put it on a tray. If you imagine this is a tray and you put your pie tin on a tray in the oven, the heat has to go through 2 sets of metal to get to that bit, which in turn is going to give you a soggy bottom. People often say, well, how come your pastry is so short and delicious? Well, it's the way we make it. So rub the flour with the butter, which coats every single grain of flour with a bit of fat so they don't stick together. And that's the other key as well, I think, is using fat or lard. Don't use marge. And use plenty of it. So I've just lined the tin, put the pastry, put the filling in, put the lid on the top, used an eggy wash to stick. And when you trim it off, you can, I don't know if you can see, but it's not even. Like there's thinner bits and thicker bits and so on. The trick is to go around and make that all the same thickness, trim it again, and then do your cream. So here goes. So the pie's been resting for a couple of hours. Ideally you want to rest it overnight. We film all this in one day, what can I say? So I've just gone around and just pointed the pointy bits. That just makes it look a little bit smarter, and pushed all the central bits in a bit as well, just so it looks a bit cuter. It's easier to do when the pastry's cold, not when it's been worked. So that's all done. One final glaze of the eggy wash. Now I put a little bit of maple syrup in here. It just gives that little dark colour. I'm going to do it around the edge, so hopefully, famous last words, there is a sort of little colour difference between the heart that I put on and the exterior and this bit here. Shove it in the oven. We did love heart. We put some maple syrup in the glaze. Like I said, this is a different glaze to this, so it looks bad, but it's not. It's just a real dark caramel, because obviously it coloured more because that's a higher sugar content. Yeah, let's cut it open and see what's inside.
I really do have the best job in the world. It smells incredible. Cheesy, cauliflowery, and that secret ingredient. The smell would win awards of that, I'm sure. Yeah, not mushy old cauliflower. Got a bit of bite in it. Next week, we're going to start the stuff a little bit Christmassy. See you then, pie lovers.